Main Street Amherst Live. How are you doing today, Mike? I'm Teresa.
I'm doing all right. It's sad
I
you never
messed that
get the
up.
intro right every
No,
time.
I know. We
Right.
gotta practice on that, but that's okay.
We don't need to practice.
So we have a lot to talk about today. I guess
Tons
that's why
of
I'm a
stuff
little
coming up.
anxious. There's a lot of things that Main Street Amherst has coming up.
Yeah.
And what's the first one? I'll let you talk about that since you're chairing it.
The comedy night is coming up. It is March 9th. It's at the Amherst Theater. We have Liz Blanc, Mary Santora, Chris Harvey is going to have a spot, and he's the MC for the night. And then it's headlined by Mike Polk Jr. So all local comedians, all very funny people. It's $30 a ticket. Ticket gets you entry, a drink, which could be a soda, a wine, or a beer,
Yep.
And a popcorn.
So it's new this year. We're having wine. We've never had the wine before, so
Yes.
it's an addition that we're doing. Normally we have beer and Mike's Hard Lemonade, so we're just going to get rid of the Mike's Hard Lemonade or something of that sort, and we're going to have wine. So
Yeah.
we'll have a red and a white this year.
Step it up a notch, but the price stayed the same.
Price stayed the same, absolutely. So we're really excited about that. Just talked to the sound guy today. That's all done and set and ready to roll. So really exciting evening, and it's just a great way to come downtown, and you don't have to drive into Cleveland to see a comedy show. We're doing it right in the heart of downtown Amherst. Come and have dinner, do a little shopping maybe beforehand, and then enjoy a great evening.
Yeah, definitely. You get tickets online, Amherst, mainstreetamherst.org, or through the Facebook page.
Yeah.
It's really simple, and it's limited to 300 seats. So it's already less than that because we've been selling a bunch. As we get closer, sales will start picking up. And,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk about your next committee meeting? It's Wednesday, January
30th. It's at Arabica, 8:30 in the morning. Doesn't run more than an hour, usually lasts 30, 45 minutes or so. Just getting things in line for that. So if you want to be part of that, stop up at Arabica on January 30th.
And so far we have two sponsors, so I want to mention them. We have Jim York's Architect, and we have Scott Chacho. So thanks to both of them for sponsoring their event. We really appreciate it, and we're looking for a couple more, and we're working on that behind the scenes. The next thing that's coming up is next week, I can't believe already, is the Amherst After Hours. So that is next Wednesday, January 23rd. It will be at Ziggy's for the first one, and it's from 5 to 7. You can come at 5 o'clock, you can come at 6 o'clock, come at 5:15, and stay as long as you want. And we do have some sponsors for those, so I want to mention that too. We have the Donnas from Howard Hanna. We have Studio Q here. We have Watson Wellness and Main Street. So all of the food is sponsored by those 4 different businesses, and so we want to say thank you to all of them for that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time. Come in the evening after work on your ride home, stop, have a couple appetizers, and then bring business cards. Definitely bring business cards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of introduce yourself to other people that you don't know, and
Yeah,
hand those
don't
cards
sit
out.
with the same people.
Yeah.
We always say that. Don't. We all tend to sit with the same
If you
people.
come
we
with your
know.
office, bring them all,
Yeah.
but then kind of disperse to spread your name around.
Yeah, because it's a way for people to know what you sell, and so that maybe let's say Mike's out and he's talking to somebody, but he didn't know what they have. But now when he's out talking to somebody and they are looking for that specific item, he can say, "Oh, I know a place where you can get that." So it's just a networking thing. It's a great way to do that. And again, you can come for 15 minutes, you can come for a half hour, stay as long as you want, and leave when you want.
Yep.
No meeting. A couple other things I want to talk about. We have some really exciting news.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing basket bingo for a new event this year. So I'm really excited. Tickets are on our website as well. It's $30. And we don't even have the tickets made up, but people wanted to buy tickets, so we went ahead and made that live. So if you want to get in on that, and that is going to be on Sunday, April 14th at the Eagles and at 1 o'clock. So the first committee meeting for that will be on Tuesday, January 20th at 5:30 for 1 hour only at Sandstone Candleworks.
Okay.
I will put all this stuff underneath our live so that you don't have to write it all down and all that good stuff. So we're excited about all these different things. We also have the Wine and Chocolate Walk.
Yeah, that's coming up really quick too.
Yep, so we always sell out, so I'm very happy I'm proud of that we sell all the tickets for that event. It's a great one.
When do tickets go on sale?
Those will go on sale March the 1st. So, and you have to come into Main Street or see one of the board members. We do not put those online because we can only sell X amount of tickets.
And you have to be 21.
Yeah, and you have to be 21. So those tickets will go on sale March 1st, so we're looking forward to that. And our last thing I'll talk about before I tell you where we are, I don't know if you can tell where we are or not, but is our general meeting. It is Thursday, February 7th at 9 o'clock, and it's for 1 hour. So everybody and anybody is welcome to come to that. It's a great way to find out what's happening in Amherst.
Yeah.
So, where are we today?
It's maybe not your favorite place, but it's definitely somewhere that you go
Not one
because
of
you
my
need to. I know it's not yours, that's why I say that.
Yes.
But it's one of those necessities, and if you find one that you like, you stay with them forever. That's how I kind of view this place.
Kinda, sometimes.
Or
Sometimes if
maybe
you
not.
find out that you don't like the way they do things, maybe you want to change.
Could be.
So this is a great opportunity, and I'm really excited that we're here because this business is celebrating 1 year.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. We are at Amherst Family Dentistry. I was going to say dental, but it's dentistry. So we're really excited to be here. I've never been in this space before, so it's really cool. It's new. I like how when you walk in, and these girls are all watching. They're gonna laugh at me, but I thought it was really cool when you walk in that the receptionist, she steps up. She's a little higher, which is kind of different.
Yeah.
Normally they're lower. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So let's introduce our special guest today. So we have Dr. Booth with us today. Come on in here. We're going to put him in the middle. Welcome.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, we're
Hi.
excited to be here, and congratulations for 1 year.
Thank you.
This is great. So I just want everybody to know that's watching this, all his girls, the staff, they don't want to be on camera, but they're all standing in the background.
They are.
They weren't ready for today like me. So let's talk a little bit about you and where you're located. So where are you located at?
So we are at 572 North Levitt. So more affectionately known as that building right behind the McDonald's and the Wendy's.
Yeah, that's true. That is how.
That's what I said this morning.
That's how we were talking about it. I mean, yes, your address is 572, right? So, but it's the building behind Wendy's, is what Mike said this morning.
Everybody knows where Wendy's and McDonald's is at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been here for 1 year.
Yes.
And so who else is in this business with you?
My wife is in this business with me. So my wife and I met in dental school. We were first years. She really impressed me because we had a party at our house, and she beat the living crap out of one of my roommates in ping pong. And I was like, whoa, that's a pretty cool girl. And now, God, we are 2 years married, and I mean, that was a long time ago, but yeah, it was really fun getting to start this business with her. So
Awesome. So I was just asking him beforehand, how did he end up in Amherst? Because he's way from the east side. That is where that is, right? On the east side. And your wife is from way on the other side, Fort Clinton area or whatever, out that way. So they met in school, but why Amherst?
Well, so we wanted to pick just a nice neighborhood, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Amherst is a really nice place. I actually have several friends from high school that they live in the area, so so I got a little bit of exposure to the space before we decided to take the plunge. And we came and visited. We talked with the previous owner, Dr. Mark Masenchik, and I mean, he lived here his whole life and was very, very happy. So it just made it that much easier.
Great. So if somebody wants to find out more about you, how can they get a hold of you, like your phone number?
Oh, well, they can call us 440-988-4166. They can look us up online. We have a website, amherstfamdentistry.com.
So it's not family, it's just fam.
Yeah, because family was already taken.
Okay, gotcha.
So amherstfamdentistry.com. They can email us at amherstfamilydentistry at Gmail. And then also my wife actually keeps up an Instagram account for the office. So if you like dental related Instagram posts,
hey,
who doesn't?
Yeah,
Right.
who doesn't? I'm all about my teeth. I love my teeth. So I have one thing going for me, it's my teeth.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the dentist. I don't want anybody touching them. But so tell us a little bit more. So what are your hours here?
So we are open Monday and Wednesday. We're open from 8 in the morning until 5. On Tuesdays, our late night, we're here from noon until 8 o'clock at night.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah, so those hours tend to fill up pretty quickly because people don't want to take time off work.
Right.
But we are very accommodating. We have a short list, so if you say, hey, I really want to get in after 5 o'clock, we keep you a short list, so if somebody cancels, we can give you a call, hopefully get you in quicker.
That's nice because my husband works an hour away. So that's kind of nice. You know, he doesn't even get to Amherst maybe until 6 if he leaves right on time. So that's really nice.
Thursdays right now we do by appointment. So
Okay.
if there's something that you really need to come in for, we'll figure it out. And then Fridays 8 to 1.
That's very nice. Well, so you got nice hours, which
Yes.
is, and they're wide range, so that's nice. And so, what else do you want to talk about your business? Is there anything? I'm going to ask him a question. I'm going to put him on the spot. You ready? He hates when I do this. What is your most favorite thing that you like to work on?
That I like to work on.
Yeah, like one specific thing, like a root canal, a cavity. I don't know, just the one thing.
I actually, that you mentioned root canal, I actually do tend to like doing root canals, or if somebody needs to have a tooth come out, because normally what happens is somebody's in pain, they're uncomfortable, they're scared, they don't really understand what's going on, so I have to step into a situation, calm them down, get them feeling comfortable, so that before they leave, they can be really happy. So you kind of get that you get that almost like immediate payoff where someone comes in, they're scared, you get to joke around with them a little bit, loosen them up, and then take care of them, and then they go home, and it's really nice. Normally Val, our front desk, will give them a call either the next day or a couple days later just to see how everyone's feeling.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
And it's nice just to hear the person say, yeah, I feel great, like thank you, I still don't like coming to you, but I appreciate that I have someone to come to.
Yeah.
So
Right, absolutely. So I'm going to give you a scenario, and I know that you don't, the person's not here, so you can't, but just guessing. So if I had a cold, and it was a sinus cold, and my teeth are bothering me, okay? And so I come in, and you are tapping on the bottom teeth, and they don't hurt, and they tap on the top tooth, and there's a tooth that is really bothering me because you tapped on it. Would you do an x-ray? I mean, what would you recommend?
So normally, if someone comes in on an emergency basis, because that's kind of what it sounds like, we always start out with an x-ray because we need to see what's going on underneath everything. And then we'll tap around on some teeth. And then the test that everybody loves, we do this thing called the ice test. There's some spray that we put on a little piece of cotton, put it up against a couple teeth. Sometimes people don't feel anything. Sometimes they feel a little pinch. If they feel that pinch, then that's kind of an indicator that there's something wrong with that tooth. And then we kind of go over options from there. I mean, sometimes it's a root canal, sometimes it's the tooth coming out, sometimes it's as easy as just a little filling.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
So sometimes,
yeah. I'm going to go into a little story here. Mike loves when I do this too. I'm not letting him talk today at all.
I don't mind.
So today we were talking about our kids today, and nobody listens to their mother, like I said. And my middle son, he did not buy dental insurance from his company. Yeah. And so over the holidays, he chipped off the back of his front tooth. That was very dramatic. Now he's going to get his dental insurance. Because, we did go ahead and have it fixed somewhere, but it's like, you just never know. So I think it's important, and I think it's so important to go see your dentist every 6 months like you're supposed to.
Well, yeah, actually, they, I want to say it was last year, the ADA just came out with a study that was done, and it was something only about 40% of people that have dental insurance even use it.
Yeah.
And it's something that you're paying for, so why not use it? And I'm not saying you have to come here.
Yeah.
Go anywhere. Just take care of yourself. Like, why would you not? So.
But isn't it true that your teeth are a big part of your health?
Oh,
I mean, you gotta have good teeth.
It's the entryway to your body.
Yeah.
So overall, and I can't tell you how many times my wife does a lot of aesthetic dentistry, so she does a lot of veneers. Invisalign, I'm actually wearing some right now. I don't know if anybody can tell. And when somebody has teeth that maybe they're not very proud of, but then they get a veneer or they get something cleaned up, they're overall, like, we see them the first time they come in, and then the next time they come in, they're a little better. And the next time they come in, they're a little better. Yeah. And it's not things that we're doing. I just almost their overall just persona has changed because they feel more confident that they can smile and they can eat the foods that they want, and they just feel better about themselves.
Right. So. Absolutely. So that's great. Mike, did you want to ask any questions?
I'm good.
I kind of took over. Usually I let him ask some questions, but girl power today. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I'd like to say that we're young. We're trying to grow with the community, and we have lots of great technology here. Actually, we have the TV up top that actually corresponds to the computer, so we can put X-rays up onto there so you can see easier for yourself.
Oh, I
It's
like
more of an
Also-
interactive thing.
We also have what's called an intraoral camera. So, and I don't know if this is going to be on the shot or not, but we can at least pull it up and we can show you so you can see your own
look.
tooth.
Wow, that's really cool.
So you can see what's going on in your mouth. So when I'm talking, we can actually put the picture up there, so it's just easier for everyone to understand what's
That
going
is
on.
really cool. So let me ask you a question. Looking at that tooth too, is that obviously that's an older cavity because they have the silver in there.
Mhm.
Do you recommend taking out old cavities and refilling them with the clear or not, unless you're having a problem?
So there's a couple trains of thought to that, and personally, my wife and I take the overall approach that we don't necessarily want to be tampering with something if there's nothing wrong with it. If there's something wrong with it, then of course you want to take care of it.
Right.
But there's no point in taking out a silver filling for the sake of just taking it out.
Now-
If there's an aesthetic concern, you're just not happy with it, okay.
Okay,
But-
gotcha. Nice, that's good to know. I really like that. That's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
So is there something else that you were supposed to mention about a special that you're having?
Oh yeah, so we're having a couple specials right now. Anybody that comes in, sign up for an Invisalign case, $500 off.
Okay.
For our cash patients out there, $59 for full mouth x-rays. So that, I want to say, how many pictures is that, Allison? 18? So 18 x-rays and then an exam so you have an idea of what's going on in your mouth. So I mean, that's just kind of confidence in of itself, at least knowing what's going on. And then for anybody that has insurance, if you pay for the x-rays, exam, cleaning, which is normally covered by insurance anyway, you get free whitening. So,
Oh wow, that's really nice.
so
I like that.
Mhm.
Nice. Well, good. Well, I'm so glad that we came today and
Yeah.
got to see the office.
Glad to have
and,
you guys.
Yeah, talk to everybody, meet the girls, even though they don't want to be on camera. So thank you,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and hope to see you at one of the general meetings. I know
Alright.
you're busy. He's working on people's teeth. You can come to the general meeting and work on my teeth.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that. Whitening or something good.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in, and give the office a call here. And again, the phone number is
440-988-4166.
one more question I just thought of as he's saying that, 'cause I was going to say thank you, Dr. Booth. So do you guys go both by Dr. Booth? No,
She goes by Dr. Catherine.
Dr. Catherine. Okay,
So,
so you can see Dr. Booth or Dr. Catherine.
mhm.
No, just kidding. All right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you next
Thank you.
week. Thanks.